Welcome to the deep dive. You know that little whisper of what if? Starting something on the side without completely leaving your day job, it's something loads of us think about. So today, we're really digging into that. How do you build a side hustle while keeping your full-time role? Our main source is the Hustle Hour, from 9 to Thrive, specifically their piece, Starting Your Side Hustle Without Quitting Your Job. And our mission, well, it's to cut through all the noise, pull out the stuff you can actually use, and maybe hit you with some surprising facts to get that side hustle idea moving.
Yeah, and it's incredibly relevant right now. What's really striking is just how common this is becoming. I mean, the stats are showing over 45% of working professionals this year in 2024 actually have a side hustle.
Yeah.
And it's often more than just, wanting extra cash.
Mhm.
There's this deeper drive for maybe freedom, security. Your own personal why is huge here. Could be debt, could be a dream project, or maybe just proving to yourself you can build something.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Where do people even start? The source lays out quite a range of ideas that will actually work. You don't need some revolutionary invention, right? We're talking service stuff like freelance writing, design, coding maybe, or even tutoring, helping local businesses with their social media, things like that.
Exactly. And then there's the whole product side too.
Yeah.
Selling things on Etsy or Amazon,
Yeah.
sure. Or maybe drop shipping where you sell stuff without actually stocking it yourself. Homemade goods are always an option. Print on demand too.
Right, print on demand and digital assets as well, like creating Notion templates. People love those. Or selling stock photos, building online courses, lots of digital avenues. But here's a really key pro tip from the source material, and it sounds simple, but it's powerful. Start with what you're already good at. Ask yourself, can I solve a problem using this skill? Because so many people get stuck trying to learn something totally new, don't they?
They absolutely do. And that connects directly to maybe the biggest hurdle for most people, which isn't the idea itself. It's time, finding the time. What's interesting is how, achievable the source makes the strategy seem. It's about using these dedicated hustle windows.
Hustle windows, like specific time.
Yeah, like early mornings before the day job kicks in, or maybe evenings. They even suggest a simple weekly plan, like 1 hour each weekday, maybe 3 hours total on the weekend. That adds up, 8 focused hours a week. Enough to actually build something meaningful.
Okay, 8 hours. That sounds manageable on paper, but I guess for many people listening, even finding that 1 hour consistently can feel tough. What's the secret sauce there beyond just blocking out time?
That's a really good point. And it comes down to tactics. Things like automating tasks that repeat, batching similar tasks together so you're not constantly switching gears, like do all your writing at once or all your outreach. And crucially, remembering that prioritization advice. Don't try to do everything. Seriously, just focus on the most important next step.
Ah, the next step, not the whole staircase at once.
Exactly. It stops you from getting totally overwhelmed and helps you make real consistent progress.
That makes a lot of sense. So, okay, someone's doing this, they're consistent, they're making progress. What about the big question? When do you know if it's time to, scale up or even think about quitting the day job?
Right, the leap. The source gives some pretty solid benchmarks here. First,
Yeah.
is your side hustle income consistently hitting, say, at least 50% of your main salary? That's a big one. And second, are you seeing that income level hold steady for maybe 3 to 6 months? Consistency is key
Okay, income level and consistency. Got it.
and absolutely vital. Do you have a safety net? Before even thinking about quitting, you need that cushion. They recommend having at least 3, ideally 6 months of living expenses saved up, just in case.
That safety net feels non-negotiable.
Totally. And they back this up with examples. Like this guy, Ramesh, started small, just editing YouTube videos on weekends, applied these ideas, stayed consistent, and now he runs a full-blown video editing agency. It shows that starting small works.
Wow, that's quite the journey.
It really is. And the core takeaway here, I think, is that a side hustle doesn't have to mean you're grinding 24/7. That's not the point. It's more about strategically building options for yourself, creating that freedom we mentioned earlier, not just creating another source of stress. So the advice is really, start small, be consistent, and focus on making progress, not achieving perfection right away. Just begin.
Right, progress over perfection. I like that. And maybe a final thought for you listening. Think about how even a small, consistent side hustle might change how you view your current job. It's not always just about the money, is it? Could it give you a sense of control, help you discover skills you didn't know you had? Definitely something to reflect on. What's your why for potentially starting something on the side?